Absolutely, and then
Meet you back at the track.
Okay, buddy.
as far as the different lane options, it looked like you guys had a lot more, maneuverability than say like the trucks did last night, or even the Cup guys did during practice.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see an interesting Cup race tomorrow, I have a feeling. But yeah, just the bottom kind of fires off, but it's just so difficult to keep the car down there. You have to have a really unique balance to be able to drive through that PJ1, and the rubber build's really tall and thick through it, and trying to drive through that is very difficult. So I was my best once I found, actually towards the very end of that race, when I found getting up as high as I could and just staying as high as I could through the exit. Kind of like a very old school Bristol line, I guess, like you would see once we did start finding the top a long time ago here. So yeah, it's one of those days. I figured that I don't even know where Larson ended up being good at. I don't know if he was running the top, bottom, whatever. I'll have to go back and kind of
Like dime it up to the top and then just
Okay.
come back down towards the bottom.
I tried that a few times in the race, and I just don't think I was capable of it balance-wise, So, like I said, we've got some work to do. I think we can come back here if we can be fifth on a not-so-great setup, and we come back, and if we make this a little bit better, be a contender next time.
And then just kind of last thing, being in the dash for cash for next week, how big is that?
Yeah, that's awesome. I was sad after Darlington. I was happy, but I was like, of course, we're on an off weekend where we don't do dash for cash, right? So it's good to qualify for it. We've done a lot of work. I was able to do one of the Xfinity tests at Rockingham, and even had a truck test at Rockingham, and I'm going to have the truck race at Rockingham. So, I have a feeling we're going to ready to go into next week with all this momentum we've got and all the track time I've just had at Rockingham to be a contender to go win that one.
Thank you. Just took the question out of my mouth with mentioning the win last week, Top-5 today. What can this build going into the coming weeks?
Yeah, I think that these last 4 weeks really have been really good momentum. So guys are just fired up. Guys are very motivating right now, and all motivated to continue to do this. And so this is kind of our standard, that 5th to 7th place range, right? If we can continue to click off top fives and have chances like that to capitalize. If a caution like that came laid out, maybe, you could have got a few more spots there. So we're doing all the right things. We just got to continue to plug away at it, continue to show up with a lot of speed. And I think that, here in the next few weeks, we got good tracks, and they're going to be solid for us.